It was Christmas morning, 1996, in Boulder, Colorado. The Ramsey mansion shimmered with lights and holiday cheering till a scream shattered the silence. 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey, a beauty queen with golden curls, had vanished from her bed. Hours later, her lifeless body would be found inside her own home. What happened that night still chills America to the bone. John and Patsy Ramsey were the perfect suburban couple, wealthy, admired, and devoted to their daughter's pageant world. But beneath the glow of trophies and glittering gowns, something far darker waited. At 5:52 a.m., a frantic 911 call came through. Patsy's voice trembled as she cried, "We have a kidnapping." A 3-page ransom note was found on the staircase, demanding $118,000, the exact amount of John's recent work bonus. Police treated it as an abduction, but no doors were forced open, and nothing in the house appeared disturbed. Hours passed. Then, in a twist that would define the case, John Ramsey went into the basement. Behind a small wooden door lay his daughter's body wrapped in a white blanket, duct tape over her mouth, cord around her neck. JonBenét was gone. The autopsy revealed a skull fracture and strangulation, but evidence didn't add up. The ransom note was written on paper from the Ramsey home. Handwriting experts noticed odd similarities to Patsy's script, yet nothing conclusive. DNA found on JonBenét's clothing didn't match anyone in the family, but it also didn't match anyone in the national database. Then came the contradictions. Why was the ransom note so long and detailed, almost cinematic in tone? Why had John carried her body upstairs, erasing forensic clues? And why was the house never sealed off properly, allowing friends to wander freely through a crime scene? Detectives divided into two camps, those who believed an intruder had entered through a basement window, and those convinced the family was hiding something. Theories spread like wildfire. Some thought JonBenét's older brother Burke might have struck her accidentally, and the parents covered it up. Others believed a stranger, possibly obsessed with her pageant fame, had been watching the house for weeks, but every path led to confusion, contradictions, and missing links. Media coverage was relentless. TV networks dissected every second of the 911 call, every tear Patsy shed, every smile John gave. The Ramseys were vilified, accused in tabloids, mocked in late-night shows, and hunted by reporters outside their gates. Yet, through it all, they maintained their innocence. In 2006, a man named John Mark Carr confessed to killing JonBenét. He described her final moments in disturbing detail, but DNA cleared him. He was a fraud, chasing infamy. Then, new DNA testing in 2008 cleared the Ramsey family entirely. The unknown male DNA on JonBenét's clothing proved someone else had been there. Still, no match, no name, no justice. Patsy Ramsey died in 2006, never knowing the truth. John Ramsey remains convinced an intruder killed his daughter. Burke lives in quiet isolation, shadowed by suspicion that never fades. And that house in Boulder, the one glowing with Christmas lights, that tragic morning still stands, a silent witness to an unsolved crime. Each December, as snow falls on the quiet streets, people remember the child whose smile lit up a stage and whose death darkened a nation. The case remains open. The clues remain cold. Who killed JonBenét Ramsey? Was it a stranger lurking in the night, or a truth too terrible to face within her own home? Until the day the killer is found, this mystery will keep whispering through the years, a haunting reminder that evil doesn't always come from outside. Sometimes it lives right under the same roof.